A cat is not. It's not going to be as luxurious as a trawler.
Really? I thought it would be more luxurious because there's more space.
Well, it's just going to be all on one floor. You're not going to have the joy of
having two stories.
Going into the pods. But the pods are going to have tiny windows.
Right, they do. In fact, they're not. Yeah.
Yeah, if they have windows at all, because they're in the water a lot.
Right. Well,
so
maybe, I don't know. That's why I'm doing this trip with Henry, just to see what it's like to
Yeah,
spend a week
you should see it. And if you're claustrophobic, it's not going to be pleasant.
I'm not. But there's less of this, right? Less roll.
Of that. Yeah.
You don't need flopper
because
stoppers.
You have incredible beam. You know, what are they? I don't even know what are they, like 18 feet across?
So you spend most of your time, though, probably up above.
Above, on the main deck.
And you just sleep down there. I did notice that the berths are narrow. You don't.
Because you're down in each hull.
Yeah, you're in the hull itself. Yeah. All right, maybe I won't do that.
Well, you don't have to.
I'm
make
not doing any of it. Are you kidding? You think I'm going to do any of this? And Lisa's being very sweet, but she doesn't want to live on a boat.
No.
I think
even if she has her own hull.
Your very own hull. And your own, and somebody said this is a good thing. You have your own bathroom too, your own head, because you have a head in each hull.
Yeah.
And you can actually have a bathtub in these things. It's the only boat I've ever seen with a bathtub.
Wow. Yeah. Not underway, but yeah.
Well, yeah, you might slosh a little bit.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know. I think the closest will come is if we buy a house, which I'd like to do near the water. We'll have something, we'll have a pier and something.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's probably the way to do it.
I like a sailboat, though. I really do like sailing. I don't know. I don't know what to do, Dick. I was so hot on a Nordhaven. But then, I don't know. I talk to people. I shouldn't talk to people.
Well, it's a big deal owning a boat.
I'm scared of the thing being in the middle of the Atlantic and the engine die. I don't have any mechanical ability.
Well, are you now you're going to Europe in it?
Yeah, that's the point. I want to sail around the world.
Oh my, yeah. Well, then I would be worried.
Yeah,
I would definitely be worried.
Also, it's probably too much work for a man of my advanced age, don't you think? You should start.
Well, you would have to have a mate. I think you would want a mate so that when you go home, you say, that engine sounds rough. Do that.
Right.
No,
and you definitely can't do it solo. I wasn't going to do it solo.
No. And you're going to have it set up with twin engines, and you're going to have it set up with twin engines. They're very
reliable. I know they're very reliable, but
and each one with its own gas tank, so that if one tank, all that stuff.
Yeah, you have complete redundancy. You often have two water makers, two of everything. Yeah.
There you go.
I'll just go on a cruise next time instead.
There you go.
They let them handle it all for me.
Well, buy a very big trawler and have a catamaran hanging off the davits. the best of everything. Well, there's a lot of fun in shopping.
It's a silly fantasy. It's just a fantasy. But you've been through the whole thing. You had to sell. You're down to one boat, right? You have your work boat still.
I'm down to one boat. Yeah. At one time, I had 5.
Yeah. So you've been through this. That's why I talk to you. You're my mentor.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to talk me out of it.
No.
All right.
A big difference will be if you have a house where you can put it, because then you don't have to worry about dockage, which is a major expense.
I know. Well, that's what I was thinking. And Johnny Carson, when he retired, he lived on a boat. He went down to his boat, but he didn't go anywhere. He just was just in the marina, and he'd go down there and sit there. So
that is a common thing. When the marina was younger and we had a lot more brand new yachts, they hardly ever left the pier.
Yeah, no. I think all I would do. So one of the places we've been looking at is up in Puget Sound by Seattle, and it's right on the water.
Oh, okay.
And that'd be great. And then you have a boat, like a little, and you could putt around. You can go to Seattle if you want. They have a ferry to Seattle, but you can go to Seattle, or it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Being on the water is good. You don't have to live on it.
We want to be on the water, but I think living on it's not going to work for me. I just talk to these people. They're so intrepid, who, you know, sell everything and they get on a boat and they go sailing around.
You know, and now everything's green. You have to worry about.
Well, that's why I wanted a sailboat instead of a
holding
motorboat.
Tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. You can't poop in the water anymore.
Can't poop in the water.
Yeah, I think I just have to learn from those who've gone before me and not do it. It's just a fantasy. All right, I think
the thing is, one vacation.
We'll see.
You know, charter a yacht.
That's what we're doing. We're chartering a catamaran. We got a skipper.
Okay.
And
how big is the cat?
It's 48.
Experience then. Okay.
Yeah, it's a big. A lot of these charters. It's after hurricane season. You know, and there's a dinghy so he can anchor, or but the skipper sails it. But I wanted to have a skipper, but I also wanted to learn how to sail it, see how hard.
Oh, well, he'll
it is.
teach it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you could get a cook, but Henry.
Oh, great! That's right. And you love to cook. Perfect.
Yeah. So we could get a cook, but we decided not to get a cook. The skipper has one of the berths. There's 4 berths. So Henry's going to bring a friend. It'll be 3 of us, 3 guys, and the skipper. It should be fun. Henry's so excited.
I think that's great.
And you snorkel and you fish. And if you want to go into a town, you go into St. Thomas or whatever. You go in town. You have stuff like that.
Oh yeah, great. Yeah. Now I can see you the first day out at sea, at 6 o'clock when you both walk into the galley and said, "So Henry, you brought the food, right?
What's for dinner?" Yeah.
No, Leo.
Get the fishing rod. We're going ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll just bring a bunch.
Fries for me, could you?
I think we'll probably dock every night and eat and go in and eat. Yeah. Exactly.
Probably. Yeah. That's my guess.
Yeah. All right, Dickie D.
Okay. 80.
Ahoy.
Go, Alex.
All set.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, from downtown Manhattan, where boats are everywhere, it's time for GM.
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, Mathematis Writer and the Giz Wiz.
Well, Alex, can you zoom in a little so now I can see it on the big picture? I don't have a big enough photo. Can you crank me in a touch?
Hold on,
I
need
you
to
there?
figure this out.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Maybe I can do it with my. So what happened, ladies and gentlemen? Let me go into We need. Oh, that's good. That's good. There you go. That's
There we
perfect.
go. Perfect. Yeah.
Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect.
What an illusion.
I put my fingers in the water. Oh, shock. Fizz PM. Excellent. So we have photo captions from George Davis. I'll talk a little bit about David Pogue coming up to MAD, and I found one of his videos online. Did you get my email?
I did.
Probably a couple. Okay, perfect. And no can do anything with it. Is that correct?
Sure.
Okay. And then we'll do some match game. And then Alex probably has a Yearn to Learn theater because we have an entire hour. All right. So we'll begin with photo captions from George Davis. And let's bring up photo caption.
It looks like you're in a helicopter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, helicopter sound effect. Someone in the chat room says Dickie D's flying over New York. Oh, Ranger Rick. Remote cabin near a beautiful lake. Dun, dun. We are digging up that photo.
We sure.
So we have a lot going on for the TriCaster. We're doing black and white. We're zooming in.
We're finding sound effects.
Doing sound effects. Oh, I do look like I'm in a... There you go. A lot of traffic on the West Side Highway. So if you're heading to the George Washington Bridge, I think your best bet is to go down and take the Holland Tunnel. Looking over on the east side, looks like the seaport is wall-to-wall traffic, so you want to avoid that. And it looks like the Queen Mary, the Queen Elizabeth, and the Holland American Line are all trying to leave at the same time. So avoid the Hudson River if you're in a catamaran, because it's really crowded there. Just looks really great. Okay, there's George's picture. Remote cabin near a beautiful lake. So we need a caption for that. Logan said, I thought Dickie D was in a hot air balloon. Normally in the chat room, they just say, I thought Dickie D was just full of hot air. Okay. From the land of sky blue water. Oh, that fits. Wizard of Oz. Oh, the yellow brick road up front. Good. Honey, did you lock the front door? What, no outhouse? No internet? I'm going home. Bigfoot's summer home. I wish there were more telephone poles to finish this picture. Obviously a city place. Dictator used to live there, where smart people went after Trump got elected. Home on the Grange. The hills are alive. Leo, I do not want to dock here. The ocean shrank. Probably should have washed out my paintbrush in the lake. Oh, I shouldn't have washed out my paintbrush in the lake. That is very funny. Where Leo goes to retire. Order DirecTV. Watch that first step. The hills are alive. Where are the three bears? Did you bring the Wi-Fi booster and the long pole? Abe Lincoln Summer Home. These are really great. These are looks like Minecraft. Okay, let us see what George Davis wrote for his caption. George said, for the remote cabin near a beautiful lake, my caption is, good news, bad news. Good news, you can stay in my cabin for a month for free. Bad news, I have a bad memory. I can't remember the directions. Okay, let's go to photo. Oh, my word. Photo number 2. Colorful, layered rice patties, I guess. Okay, sculptured layers of something. Okay, something landscapey, because some of them look like grass. All right, we can go. We'll go with whatever you want, because it's you make up the titles. Why is this roof tiled? Did I make a straight line yet? Terracing at its best. Oh, that's very good. Microsoft desk background. This outhouse has a great view. Peter Max returns. Hey, who spilled all the paint cans? Far out, man. Fault line has moved into third. Oh, look, the new neighbor got a tiller. Looks like 7 years of bad luck. Oh, that's great. That's very funny. Picasso's pool. To the people in the photo, get off my get off my rice paddy. Bring your own canoe. Dragon glass from Game of Thrones. This was an alien who couldn't quite master crop circles. Who threw a rock in the paint? The drunk guy painted the highway lanes again. Man, my screen is really cracked. All right, you guys are very good at this. You really fell into something good here, George. And it wasn't a can of paint. George said, for the many layered of rice patties, my caption, these are the best ice skating ponds in the world. when they freeze. Okay. Okay, photo 3. Oh my word, this is going to be hard, I think. All right, so the photo is a lonely tree in either fog or a snowstorm or mist. But the Dust Bowl, fire season in California. Oh, that's very funny. Excelsior. There's a tree in my soup. Downtown San Francisco in July. Ice skating puzzle. Sorry, I ate the bean burrito. Lonely tree on Pluto. A tree goes in California. The birth of nuclear winter. San Francisco in the mist. Only you can prevent forest fires. Foreigner album cover. I can't see my house from here. Cheech and Chong stripe again. Scaramucci giving a press conference. Down for 1 second. I forgot to take off the dust cover. Mother Nature's just sneezed. A tree goes on Tattoon. Oh, too many people smoking dope. Inconvenient Truth 3. You know what? Chat room, you're just amazing. I love doing these. Let's see what George did. George said, for a lonely tree sticking up in the fog, my caption is, I spent 6 months and $60,000 landscaping my yard. Do you like what I did? All right. 4 of 6 coming up. Dun, dun. Holy cow. It almost looks like... All right, so it is a line of birds on them. And I can't tell. Well, you can make up the caption the way you want. They're either standing in water or in really level fog. So I'm not sure what to make of that. Oh, here we go. Signposts to heaven. Easter Island in the fog. Honey, we shrunk the earth again. Drinking fountains on the march. Very clever. Bird's eye view. Keys from heaven. Damn, this dope is good. We're gonna need more birds. It's very funny. My bird gods have arrived. Who's supposed to run the wire? We hedge on the water. Oh, this is very funny, Dave. What's left of the world's largest zipper? That's very clever. Bad Easter Island prototypes. Who left the hose on? What the hell happened to Stonehenge? Wake me if you see Tippi Hedren. Hitchcock returns. Birds of a feather float together. Look, Ma, I Photoshop now. Rock album cover for sale. Spooky gravestones. Great. It's just great. Let's see what George did. Strange, similar objects sticking up in the fog. My caption is, you have 1 chance in 12 to open the special lock and win the grand prize. So that was often a totally different. Okay. Photo 5 of 6 is talk about Photoshop. Okay, so it is a person doing something impossible, which is swimming across a road. Okay, a person swimming across the white line in a road. Pothole swimming. Why did the swimmer cross the road? I'm melting. Flash flood. Road swimmer. Road swimming. Another, why did the swimmer cross the road? Roadblock ahead. Surreal road swimming. I've seen this before. Michael Phelps, the shark is not real. You'll hear from my lawyer. Shark Week gone wrong. Commuting to work after the flood. Jay swimming. Oh, that's a very funny idea. Mike Phelps overshot the shark race. I'm tired of these invisible steamrollers. Why did the chicken swim the road? So hot, the highway melted. Experiment gone bad. Swimmer gone road. Hey, buddy, the cement isn't set up yet. Stay in your own lane. Very funny. Very funny. Swimming in an optical illusion. The only stroke for asphalt is black backstroke. All right, let's see what George did. For persons swimming across a road, my caption, you have to be careful out there with these flash floods. George, you matched several people in that area. And our final captions for photos from George Davis is a car on a country road, and a person has their feet out the window and they're wearing sneakers, okay? Sneakered feet out a car window, okay? Sneakered feet out a car window. Look, Ma, no feet. Oh, get your kicks on Route 66. Don't bother me, I'm kicking. The only cure for stink foot. Love driving these Teslas. Nice gams. Hard to drive this way. Bozo the clown sneezes between takes. The white. Time to relax. Oh, we're running out. Do we? Can we get the 4-door next time? Oh, this is harder. Either that or people are tired of writing. New buddy stuffing accessory for your car. Look, Mom, no socks. Cruise control is great. Sneaker net on drive-by wire. Foot odor solution. Show me your feet, not your hands. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Biofuel by feet. You should think about getting odor eaters. I really could use a cigarette. Oh, that's very funny. Okay, let's see what George did for white sneakers out a car window. George's caption is, I don't know what you stepped in, Mary, but you're going to have to leave your feet out the window for another 40 miles. Okay, we'll give you a match for people who did odor-related answers. Only had enough sunscreen for my legs. Great. Yeah, great. All right. So, since I want to take a drink, what I'm going to do is talk about David Pogue, and while we run his video, I'll have 2 minutes. All right, so David Pogue is a huge Mad fan, and when I told him, like I told Lin-Manuel, he's going to Burbank in January, I guess, officially, and that no one from Mad is going, he said, oh my God, can I come up? And he said, I want to meet, he put it so well, he said, I want to meet people who have Bill Gaines' DNA. So he came up and he spent 2 hours there, and he sent us an email that in reports for TV, he had been in hot air balloons, and he was in a freezer and weird things, but nothing equaled his fun at Mad Magazine. And then he showed us a video. So I didn't realize that he also did satire, big production satire. And he showed me a little video and he said, oh, it's on YouTube if you want to see the rest of it. And so this is, and you guys know who David Pogue is. You know, Alex, David's been on Twitter a lot, right? Or a few times?
He's been a regular from time to time.
And if the name sounds familiar and you don't know his face, he was the New York Times tech editor for a long run. He's on CBS This Morning, Discovery Channel. He did a wonderful hour special on lithium-ion batteries, and kind of fascinating on how much power they have in them, and it was fun. But anyway, here's an out-and-out parody from, I don't know if this was in a show or not. But anyway, David Pogue, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, David Pogue.
The end is near. I'm sick to death of this old cell phone. Bad sound signals weak. The software stinks. A made in hell phone. I've heard there's something new, a million times more rad than my phone. I too will join the cult. I want an iPhone. Concerns, I have a few. It's got some flaws, we may just face it. No keys, no memory card. The battery's sealed, you can't replace it. But God, this thing is sweet. A multi-touch iPod Wi-Fi phone. You have from hello. I want an
its precious screen.
I want to wipe its smudges clean.
I want my friends to look and drool. I want to say, look now I'm cool. I stood in line and I'll get mine.
I'll get an
is a man, what has he got? If not iPhone, then he's got squat. It's all the things a phone should be. So what if it's I took a stand, paid $500,000.
Pretty good, isn't it? 10 years ago, I think 2007. A lot of production in that. I think it's pretty sweat. We'll do a little logo.
Oh, and then, also, Dick, you're going to surprise us because you've wrangled him in to be Celebrity of the Week, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I did.
And Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh, yeah, both of them.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, great.
But I thought not on the same show. Okay. All right. So I'm picking up a card that I have no idea what this is. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what this is, Alex?
Salsa.
Okay. Maybe that's the first question. Alex just answered the first question. What is the primary product that this company makes? All right, so we'll go to the second question. What did founder David Pace name the first sauce he developed in 1947? What did founder David Pace name his first sauce developed in 1947? Pace Picante sauce, weak sauce, Picante salsa, New York City. Oh, I guess that's referring to the video. Atomic bomb sauce, salsa not made in New York City, rectum fire. Oh my God, marinara, awesome sauce, pacemaker, not ketchup sauce. Oh, pick up the pace sauce. That's very clever. Hot butt sauce. Whoa, that's hot stuff sauce. Pace red sauce. Horse grease relish. Duck sauce. Alex, do you know what founder David Pace named his first sauce developed in 1947?
No.
No. Okay. Tonsil scorcher. The card says picante sauce. Several answers were correct on that. Oh, I know this. What ingredient gives Pace picante sauce its spicy kick? This should be ingredient gives Pace picante sauce gazelle sauce, a woman's shoe, jalapeno, uranium-235, rat poison. A lot of chefs in the audience in the chat room. Horse grease. Second time trying to get horse grease through. Gazelle hooves, habaneros, battery acid. Oh God, iodine. Alex, do you know what ingredient gives Pace sauce its spicy kick?
Jalapeno?
You might know.
I don't know.
Say again? And your guess is correct. It is not floor scrapings from Mexican food restaurants or an old mule. Dum-bum. Oh, well, this will be... It's a stupid question, but with the chat room, it'll be fun. Name the 3 prime ingredients in Pace chunky salsa. Radio Rod, yay, I got one, finally. Prime ingredients in Pace chunky salsa. 3, 5, and 11. Water, chunks, and salt. Rat, beaver, clam, dog. Red, white, and blue ingredients. Larry, Moe, and Curly. Another Larry, Moe, and Curly. Turtle food, canary food, and starfish. Some serious answers. Let me see. I'm looking here. You're getting close. No one quite has what it has on this card. Salsa, concrete, and seawater. Mold, tomatoes, and floor scrapings. Onions, pepper, and tomato. Chunks of 3 blind mice. Love, denial, and embarrassment. Is one that exactly matches the card. Born not exactly matches the card with tomatoes, peppers, and onions. Although actually the card says jalapenos, but they're peppers. I forgot to ask you, Alex. Did you know that? No. You can lie if you want to.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Dun dun. Bum bum bum. Okay. Popular brand names. Oh, let's see. I don't think we did this. Popular brand names. Company that makes hook and loop fasteners. We're looking for the trade names. The company that makes hook and loop fasteners. Zip tie, Velcro, 3M. All right. Eagle Claw. Hangman. Alex, do you know that makes hook and loop?
Example.
Oh, great. Video answer. One of our favorite things. Oh,
the
great.
director of both industrial sales for Velcro USA, Mr. Michael Heater. Michael? How are you, sir? Nice to see you.
So what did he do? Run and jump against that wall?
Yeah, they were demonstrating the uses of Velcro.
Oh, okay.
Various uses such as,
Can we see him run and jump?
Yeah, let's see here.
Or is this copyrighted material?
It's fine.
Okay.
They got some Velcro darts. They play
Just
ball.
go ahead and, there you go.
Oh, that's good. I'm terrible at ball. This would be perfect for me. Oh, only Dave has Velcro on, gloves on, right?
Right.
A softer one. There you go.
Oh!
Do we have the trampoline out?
Sneak Ret said, I saw that show live.
The other half of the Velcro, right?
In that case, Sneak Rat, you were right across the street from Mad Magazine.
Have you ever done anything like this?
I haven't, no.
This was at 6A in NBC.
Oh, okay. Oh, before they moved across the street.
Now,
Okay.
theoretically, I'll hit the wall and stay there, right?
Yes, theoretically.
Okay.
Go high.
As high as I can go. Okay, continue. I can't, there's very little I can do from this position. No. So I guess we'll just, what do we do? We'll go to a commercial? Fine. Thank you, Mr. Heater. Thank you very much for being here on our Salute to Velcro night.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And,
That's great. Get the spatulas. Get the axe. Beef Team says, my cat can do that without Velcro. When I saw that, I thought, boy, that's some great stuff. Help, I've fallen on a wall and I can't get up. Okay, so we'll do... Bum, bum, ba-dum. All right. This logo, well, they give you the initials. Bum bum. This is what's the it's all about this group, which is what? Da-dum ba-dum. Come on, chat room. This is bum bum. St. Louis Zoo. No. World Wrestling Foundation. Oh my gosh, more World Wrestling Foundation. Take a look. Or Animal, Willy Wonka's wife. Who we fooling? All right, there we go. Oh, it's half and half. Half worldwide fund and half wrestling. Worldwide furry bear. Okay. Oh, these questions are stupid. Oh, what campaign has the world turning their lights off for an hour? Oh, wait a minute. Knox Harrington said the World Wrestling Federation had to change to WWE. Oh, I didn't know that after the World Wildlife Fund sued them. Holy cow. So what is it now? World Wrestling Entertainment, I guess, right? Or is it World Wrestling Iteration instead of Federation? Sit in the dark for no reason hour. Don't pay your bill night. I remember that. What would a furry animal do? Should have wrestled the panda for rights. All right, what global campaign did the WWF have? What global campaign has you turning your lights off for an hour? Daylight savings? No. Tuesday. Up. There goes a right answer. The green hour. No. There goes a perfectly exact answer. Pretending you're a panda for an hour. Was Earth Hour. Some people saying Earth Day, but Jack said Earth Hour, and maybe some others too. Okay, name two. I see gazelles about to come up. Name two of the three marine species on WWF's list of most endangered species. Three marine species on WWF's list of most endangered gazelles and sea lions. World's worst excuse. Manatees and sharks. Charlie the tuna and Wally Gator. Manatee and dolphin. Blue whales. Humpback whale, manatees. Shrimp on buffet night. Sea cucumbers and crickets. Mermaids and lobsters. Oh my God. Manatee and Dickie D. Gazelle, Waldo, and shampoo. Oh my God. Is there one serious answer in this? Box jellyfish and jellied boxfish. Tuna dolphin combos. Sharknado victims. Sometimes I think the chat room is silly. I don't think you give Giz Fiz PM the attention and quality it deserves. And where's our flushing sound? Oh my gosh. Beef team comes to the rescue. I may have missed some others. Dolphins, whales, and I don't think anybody has it on there. Okay. Alex, do you have a yearn to learn? And then we will do match game.
I do.
And Charlie. Okay. All right, well, you surprise us.
All right.
Or do you want us to vote?
I'll just pick one.
Just pick one. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your... Oh, okay. Oh. Social courtesy.
Martha have to have a party?
Oh, wait,
Hard
did you
times
see
party
this?
at that.
Did we?
What makes you think I'd like to bring
I think
Carol?
this was last week's, wasn't it?
Oh crap! Did I pick this from that
Carol's
list?
all right.
Let's see.
I don't have any fun at parties.
Yeah, we did
Kids
see
just
this.
aren't friendly.
Okay, hold on. I got one more.
Okay, yeah. Yearn to Learn Theater, we have.
I doubt it.
We can produce one. Just give us a minute.
that was just a trial.
Give us a minute. Here, yeah. Okay, right. There's the script. Actors,
All right,
take your place and just read the script off the teleprompter.
Take two.
And no one will notice the difference. Okay. Oh, this is good. I believe they show this at Twit every Monday, don't they?
Yep, it's our staff meetings. We're showing this.
Oh, this was shot right at the Brick House. Oh. Oh. Whoa. He was fired for making noise as he walked. Can make a place for himself. I'll sign this anonymous. Is there anything on this form that's honest, kid?
Why are you interested in this job?
I need a steady job, Mr. Wiley.
I see. Now, this one job you had with the Central Distributing Company.
Oh, wait a minute.
You
Did
worked
we
there
do
for
this
18
one
months?
too?
Yes, sir.
Why did you leave?
Because I wasn't getting anywhere. After 18 months, I figured I was worth more than they were paying
Oh, we
me.
saw this
Okay,
too.
all right. Well, I got one more.
And I figured
Okay,
I was
one
ready
more.
for promotion to more important...
Maybe I should clear out this list that I have.
Yeah.
I'll delete. Let's see. Social courtesy. We'll get rid of that one. How to keep a job. We'll get rid of that one. Okay. Benefits of looking ahead. Have we seen that one?
That does not sound familiar.
Okay.
Third tries the charm, says the set.
And of
Okay.
course, the quality of the show is in its name, which is
I'm sorry, say it.
the quality of the show is in its name, which is
Giz Fiz PM. Oh yeah, black and white is more in keeping with tonight. Oh, the benefits of looking ahead. Is this about driving a car?
Who are the people who are most likely to succeed?
People who have their pictures in the paper under the title, most likely to succeed.
Say, Nick, what are you doing?
Nothing.
I just got to finish your table?
Not right now.
We don't have any chairs. Why bother?
After school to loaf again?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing? Oh, reading that article I wrote for the paper. Pretty good, huh?
Why don't I ever get chosen? Most likely to succeed. Huh. What have these kids got that I haven't got anyway?
So that's
Everything?
it. Did you read the rest of the article? You know, I interviewed these kids and, well, it was really interesting what they had to tell me.
Really? Can you give an example?
How do I get high grades? I work for
I
them.
bribed a
I'm not
teacher.
going to school just to put in time. I want to be somebody.
How do I find time for so many activities? I plan for them. I like to make the most of my spare time.
And I haven't slept in 4 weeks.
Why do I have so many friends? Well, I like people. I want them to
And I
like me.
bring a lot of drugs to school.
I want to learn how to get along with them better. That'll always be important to me. So that's it. Did you read the rest of the article? You know, I interviewed these kids and, well, it was really interesting what they had to tell me.
How do I get high grades? I work for them. I'm not going to school just to put in time. I want to be somebody.
How do I have so many friends? Well, I like people. I want them to like me.
And when I drive,
Now,
I
does that
put
help
my
answer
feet
your
out the
question?
window.
I still don't exactly see why they were picked.
Well, it seems
Future
to me they're all
librarian.
pretty much the same thing. To succeed in something, you have to have a purpose and make plans for reaching it.
A
and work at it all the
purpose.
time.
Sounds crazy to me.
Well, what are you doing after graduation?
I'll think about that later.
Are you planning what you'll be doing next semester?
You know, I
night,
have like
no.
10 years to
should
think
I?
about graduation.
Well, what about next month or next week?
I don't know. What's the
How about
idea?
next minute?
Well, what are you doing this afternoon?
Nothing. There's nothing to do. If I go home, there'll be homework or work to do around the house or something. I'm tired of it.
Brother, you do need a purpose and a plan.
I did homework.
Well, have you ever figured out what you'll be like in a few years?
Oh, I'm pretty
Have to
much
look
like
ahead.
this, I hope.
Don't preach at me. Purpose. Plans. Looking ahead.
Yeah.
You could tell what you'll be like in a few years.
I'm going to be an actor. Do important work.
Can you?
Like black and white films for schools.
What about Ed?
He'll probably wind up as a scientist. That's what he's aiming for. And he studies hard.
And he's got glass things,
Maybe
too.
you can figure that Jean will be pretty active in clubs and things. Because she's pretty active now.
And she has her own gavel.
Well, Terry would sure do all right in politics with that knack he has of making friends.
And he has his own
I suppose you
sign.
can figure out where some people... Say, Don.
Yeah?
Suppose you could look ahead like you said. You suppose you could figure what I'm going to be like in a few years?
I would say a total
Judging by the way
loser.
you're going, I'd vote you least likely to succeed. A guy without any
That
purpose,
hurt.
any plan.
That hurt.
You're liable to end up just being a drifter.
Oh, a
Maybe
drifter.
a bum.
Oh, that's it.
A bum?
I'm going to be the best drifter America has ever known. Oh, drifting. I like drifting. I don't want to move away from home and give up this view.
That could be me.
That was
Nothing
you.
but a bum.
That is you.
What am I saying?
I'm going to
won't
be
happen to
the
me.
best bum.
There's nothing to all that about purposes and plans and looking ahead.
Oh, the table's looking good, too. I know.
trying to
I'll
put
work in
the
a
old
furniture
scare in me.
factory. I'll work for IKEA. There you go. Perfect. Finished.
Can't I even build a simple table?
Obviously not.
I have to figure out how I want it to look and make a plan for building it. Let's see.
Wait a minute. Maybe Bobby Sears down the street. I think I'm onto something.
That's the way I want it to look. Now I have to figure out just how to make it. Length, width.
Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. And now I'll cut my hand off. I got a round peg in a round hole. I'm on my way. Oh, look what I got at the corner
That's
furniture
better.
store.
Now I've done something the way it ought to be done. It started
Yep,
to shape up
except
as soon as I
the
made these
project was make a
when I
bookcase.
saw how I wanted it to look and made plans for building it. Plans,
I'm going to build myself a girlfriend
measurements.
and use softwood.
Wait a minute. That's what Don was talking about.
Holy
That's what I
cow.
I've got to look ahead.
Oh.
Not what it will be like if I just keep drifting, but what I want it to be like. Hello?
Want to buy a table?
Oh, hello, Dad. Fine, thanks. How are you and Mother? Great. Say, Dad, you'll want to know. I've been elected chairman of the community club. That's right.
Wait, is
Will
this
you
the
and Mother
same
be my
guy?
guests at the club dinner? Good. Mary and I will expect you.
So look at the camera.
Yes.
Okay.
I want a future that's something like that. I want to be happy. Be somebody. Have a good
Get out
job.
of Coronet Films.
Friends. A home. A wife and kids.
This isn't really Hollywood.
How do I get there? If that's my purpose, how do I reach it? How? Detailed
How?
plans of how to achieve my purpose.
Whoa.
And I'd
I'll
better be
build
getting
another
at it
table.
Right now.
I could have been a
I can write
contender.
them down. Add to them as I go along. Change them even. The
Whoa.
important thing is having plans.
We're gonna make plans for
Yes,
for dinner.
Nick is learning the importance of looking ahead. He's making some decisions about the
Wait a
kind
minute,
of
I made a
future he
plan to
wants,
stand up and I
some plans
did.
to reach it.
And now I have a plan
Nick
to talk to
wants
my
a
old
happy
man.
home life in the future. How his own family works right now, and why it gets along so well.
See, son, I've been stealing money from the bank, okay?
Nick wants a successful vocational life. So he's getting some idea of the kind of work he wants to do.
And first he's
And
going to
he's
look up the
studying
word
hard to bring his
vocational.
grades up. And Nick wants a rich social life in the future. So he is learning how to get along with people better. Because now is the time to start working on the plans you have made to achieve happiness. Having a purpose or goal to plan for has given new meaning to everything that Nick does.
Hi, Nick.
Wow.
Oh, hi, Don. Hey, that sure looks great. Thanks. It's fun to do things that come out right.
How about playing some ball this afternoon?
This is
Boy,
an
I'd like
ashtray.
to.
What do you
I'm a
think?
guidance counselor. Want to talk over some different kinds of work in engineering. Then there's the math club meeting. After that, Bill and Ed and I are having a bull session on chemistry. Then I have.
And then we're going to have a kid.
Boy, you sure have been going places lately.
It's easy, my boy. You've just got to do a little looking ahead.
As he falls down the stairs. Well, Alex, we expect by next week you'll be running the Sixcaster. He's in a gang. He invented a table with vents. It's just that easy. How I hated those movies. You know what? I loved these movies in school because it was like 20 minutes where you didn't do anything. And also, I used to run the audio-visual department. So I would have to leave class early to go sign out the projector and then go get the screen someplace else. Maybe duck out and run across the street and go to Niedix and get a Frankfurter and a donut. Having a job only interferes with your real human potential. Lawn dog. Write that down. That's good. Tom Barr says, I'm going to look ahead, so I better turn off GizFiz PM. Dale Paco did that too. Were you also in the audio-visual department? I was a big hero in school because I also was in charge of putting on the monthly entertainment in the auditorium. And so, along with my responsibility, I got a book of passes that I could get kids out of class. Dear teacher, I need fill-in name of person looking over my shoulder saying, please, Dickie, get me a Nicholas, get me a... I need Anita to help paint sets for Friday's auditorium. So please excuse her today from Jim. Don't abuse that passes. I didn't abuse them much. I should have sold them and become rich. All right, we're going to play match game. Dennis, you up there? We have 15 minutes of match game. Ta-da! And yes, and Charlie. Question for the GizWiz. Did you ever know anyone to insert a subliminal? No. But there were stories about that they would, in movies. Did you ever hear this, Alex, that in movies there would be one frame of like the desert and only your brain would see it, and the theory was if they did that like 10 times, overwhelming desire to go to the snack bar and get something to drink. Did you ever hear those stories?
Yeah, I heard of that.
Okay, so I don't know if it was true or not. Oh, June Foray, my God, she was such a great voice person. I never met her, but she was great. Several frames of Coke and popcorn. That was another example that they would do. Snack bar serving, hot popcorn now. Yes, Rocky and Bullwinkle. Was that a Columbo episode about inserting subliminal frames into movies? It works in bars too? Okay. Eric Duckman thought it was an urban myth. Logan said, I think I saw a subliminal film cut that told me to forget I saw a subliminal film cut. All of a sudden, I have an urge to order a box of crap. I don't know why. It's working, Alex. It's working. Okay. Dun-dun. Let me get my own piece of paper here. You know what? I don't know where they went, Dennis. I put 2 sheets of paper out. Dun-dun. You have something? Here, they're right here. Okay, thank you. All right. Dumb Donald from October 28th, 18. Seems like that. From October 28th, 1983 comes. Dumb Donald was so dumb. How dumb was he? When his doctor told him he would have to go on a crash diet, Dumb Donald went out and bought blank. Dumb Donald was so dumb. When his doctor said you need to go out, you need to go on a crash diet, Dumb Donald went out and bought blank. A Hugo. Oh, that's funny. A seatbelt, a helmet, a university, mouth guard. Oh, mouth guard is good. A race car, crash insurance. All right, Alex, we'll start with you. Dumb Donald was so dumb. When his doctor told him he would have to go on a crash diet, Dumb Donald went out and bought insurance. Okay. I said he went out and bought a crash helmet. And Dennis will have to go off the island of Manhattan to get this answer. A safety belt. Okay. Ta-da. All right. A fast car. A herd of rhinos, also known as a crash. Is that true? Bum bum. Gene Rayburn said, when I took this job, no one told me the NBC Peacock would be blanking in my dressing room. Gene Rayburn said, when I took this job, no one told me the NBC Peacock would be blanking in my dressing room. Okay. Molting, nesting, flashing, rehearsing, preening. This is good. Okay, we'll start with Dennis. Rayburn said, when I took this job, no one told me the NBC Peacock would be living in my dressing room. Okay. This camera's a little wonky today. I said, no one told me the Peacock would be eating in my dressing room. And Alex, you said nesting in my bedroom. I like your beard.
Thank you.
The boxer said to his manager, I don't think this is going to be a clean fight. The referee just said, no hitting below the blank. I don't even think I understand this question, but it sounds funny. Why is this camera keep moving here? Okay. The boxer said to his manager, I don't think this is going to be a clean fight. The referee just said, no hitting below the blank. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. I think this works. We'll see. Oh, that's funny. Oh, no hitting below the hair piece. That's great. Forehead, equator, boxes. Oh, my gosh. I got some matches already. Alex, we'll start with you. Boxer said to his manager, I don't think he just said no hitting below the toupee. Match people in the chat room. I said no hitting below the knees. Also matched a couple people in the chat room. And I'm moving off the island of Manhattan here. And Dennis said no hitting below the hairline. I don't know if we're going to match that with toupee or not. Okay. Okay. Ken said, match it with toupee. Okay, we will. Ken said, I don't want to say the post office is slow, but by the time my friends received the birth announcement I mailed out, my son was blank. Ken said, I don't want to say the post office is slow, but by the time my friends received the birth announcement I mailed out, my son was all right. It's going to be hard. Let me look up. Cremated in high school, collecting Social Security. That's excellent. I like that best now. Graduating high school. A grandfather. A lovely lady. Oh, that's very funny. Living on Mars. Taking Geritol. Dead. In college. Coaching wheelchair Olympics. A grandfather. President. I will start with Dennis. Come on. I don't want to say the post office is slow, but by the time my friends received the birth announcement I mailed out, my son was. All right, we'll start with Alex. By the time they received the birth announcements I mailed out, my son was dead. You matched some people. Said my son was in college. Matched a couple people in the chat room. And Dennis said, my son was in a nursing home. My son was my daughter. Okay. How the answers have changed over the years. Bum, bum. Okay, this will be our final question, and then we'll see Charlie. Ben said, my wife is such a terrible cook. She can take ground round and make it taste like ground blank. My wife is such a terrible cook. Round and make it taste like ground blank. Ground hound. Oh, that's very funny. Ground sawdust. Oh, ground square. Oh my God. Okay. Ground coffee. Wood chips. Ground gazelle. All right, we'll start with Dennis. My wife is such a terrible cook. She can take ground round and make it taste like ground. Okay, and I wrote ground. We did the same thing. Alex, you did. She could take ground round and make it taste like ground square. So you matched people and we matched people. Okay, chat room. Let's meet Charlie the dog. Oh, Charlie comes running over. Charlie the dog. He says, Dickie, I want to be on camera. I want to be on camera, please. On camera, please. Okay. Da-dan, da-dan. What you need, just... I wish you could hear your music, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Charlie, looking at you. Yes. Am I... Charlie, we're flying to the city. Okay, we keep forgetting the peanut. Oh, Charlie, you're so handsome. Look at that handsome boy. Okay. All right, looks like the Charlie, the flying dog. Charlie, get back inside the helicopter. Charlie, get back inside the helicopter. Charlie is Charlie okay? His color doesn't look good. Dick rubbed bacon on his face. Charlie, the black and white dog star. Chat room, you're very, very funny. All right, so Chad is traveling somewhere on Thursday. So we're doing GizFiz Wednesday night. We're doing all black and white today because of Wide Shot, please. Because of my helicopter ride. So what this was I moved out today. And we were coming in with Charlie, and we saw this huge photograph, this huge framed photograph out near the garbage. And I said, oh, let's take that inside and stick it up as a background. So, oh, my color's coming back. Oh, my color's coming back. Deep breathing. All right, see? Oh, it's gonna go. Oh, my God. This helicopter. Oh, whoa. Oh, man. I'm okay on boats, but not on helicopters. Yes, all those piers are gone. It's kind of fascinating. Just cut to the wide shot again, Alex. Manhattan was a port city, and those docks run all the way up to that tall structure is the Brooklyn Bridge, one of the bases of Brooklyn Bridge. And then the docks run clear up the Hudson River. Oh, most of them, I would say 80% of them are gone, replaced by Battery Park and breakwaters. Anyway, do you have a Blue Man show in Vegas too? Oh, that's very funny. Yes, I do. I do. So Wednesday night, if you're the GizFiz, normal time, 7:30 here in the East, 4:30 California time. Yes, Stan Hart, one of the usual gang of idiots, has also passed on. I have no idea what MAD will be like in the years to come. Okay, so this has been Giz Fiz PM. Giz Fiz PM is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Sunderland, Alex Gumpel, Johnny Olson, Superoo, Lawn Dog, Rufus, Stooge, Beatmaster, Radio Rod, Dale Paco, Nancy Osnet Production. Turtle Wax. Remember, Turtle Wax is more than just for turtles. It's also for soup. Till next time, Dick DeBartolo, Mads Metis writer, and the Giz Wiz. Bye. And Charlie the dog.
Thanks, Dick.
Thank you. See you next week. Bye, chat room. See you Wednesday, hopefully.